back. Pull all the way back. Not because ghosting is cool and, you know, playing games with somebody is okay or cool, not because we believe in manipulation. We don't. But you need to pull back. I talked about the book, The Art of Seduction, and is a book full of mastermind manipulation, if you ask me. But when you have clean and clear intentions, I just want to remind you it's not manipulation. It's being very aware of the situation and using it as a tool. You need to pull back. And you need to pull back because he doesn't like you. He's not interested in you. And even if he does show you on, let's say, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday that he does like you, the days that he's not showing you are important. Those days matter. And I don't believe that a man is supposed to be up your ass every single day. I'm sorry, I'm a cuss for this video. But a man is not going to be up your butt every single day. He's not. He needs to be working. He needs to be working, point blank, period. Okay. What I'm telling you is if you feel hot and cold and confused sometimes, God is not the author of confusion. You should not be feeling confused about your relationship. If you sent a long message and you still did not get a reply, that is not confusion. That is clear cut. I'm not interested in engaging in this conversation. Leave me alone. Take it for what it is. Pull back. And pulling back is not because, again, we're trying to be manipulative. Pulling back is because it is an effort of self respect. It is saying to yourself, I respect myself, I like myself, I love myself, I'm okay with myself enough to say, this isn't working. This is not working. And when things aren't working, we don't force things. The only kind of woman who forces a situation to happen is a woman who is not secure in herself. It sounds like typical TikTok bullshit. It does. I understand that. But you have to feel that you like yourself enough to be okay with saying, oh, he doesn't like me that much. I like me though. I know I wouldn't leave me on red like that. I know I wouldn't do that. I know if somebody sent me a message like that, I would feel the need to respond and reply because that's what a nice person does. That's what a good person does. That's what a person who cares about other people's feelings would do. Be real with yourself about how your relationship is going. Be real with yourself about the path that you are on and you are heading down. And if you keep walking down that path and you keep seeing cracks and cracks and cracks and cracks, don't be surprised when the road ends and you got to turn all the way back around and start again. The relationship that you're in is your choice. How long you stay is your choice. What you tolerate is your choice. You have power. I know somebody might have told you along the way you don't, but you do. You have the kind of power to say, I'm uncomfortable, I'm not happy, I feel sad, I'm going to sleep, I'm crying about it. All those things are okay. I'm not telling you to be super strong and just fake. I'm not telling you don't hug your pillow and pretend that it's him. I do that. But that's how I keep my self-respect intact. I'm holding and cuddling my pillow. I'm going to sleep with my pillow. And, I might even give it a little kiss and just good night and cuddle up with it. I am not embarrassed to say that. It is what it is. I might give my pillow a hug and kiss and call it a night. And that is much more warm than going next to somebody who is hot and cold, an actual body. Because if I call you over right now to have sex, you're on the way, aren't you? But if I tell you that I'm hurting and I send you a long message about my feelings, that's too much to bear. And now you're an avoidant and now you can't communicate with me. No, sir. Pull back. Pull back and love on yourself and grieve honestly and bravely and feel all of those emotions. Write them all down. Write them all down. And then after every scenario, I want you to ask yourself, how much do I like myself? So every time you're about to send him a text message, how much do I like myself? Excuse me, how much do I love myself? Love yourself enough to walk away from something that was never yours in the first place. You deserve 100% mutuality in your relationship. It doesn't mean they're always going to perform at 100%. They're always going to do everything you like. But you deserve somebody that tries. And just saying that out loud and recording that video and posting that for you guys, I'll probably put this one on YouTube as well. This is from Module 2. This will be video 7 in Module 2. I'll probably put this on YouTube because this is a bigger message than just, my mentorship. And it's healing to say it out loud for myself as well. Because there's a lot of times where I didn't show myself that I love myself and I kept digging and digging and digging and trying to pour in somebody's cup, and then my cup was empty. I'm not okay with that anymore. That's not who I am. My hair is too long for that. I love you guys.